And there was sort of a bit of a break after school, and before, I guess, songs about Jane kicked off, a bit of a road trip that happened.
Yeah, there was a weird period when Car's Flowers was maybe fizzling out. We didn't really know exactly what we wanted to do. Adam and I drove to New York on the East Coast and lived in a college of a music school for a while, and I started playing more piano. And so then I switched over really from guitar. That's why we needed another guitar player, so we luckily found James.
Yeah, that was a fortuitous meeting. James we met through mutual friends. He'd recently moved to Southern California from Nebraska, and he was just such a natural fit. It's hard to imagine, obviously, the band without James now, but he, which is, it's a hard thing to walk into. The four of us at that point were such a tight-knit kind of fraternity. But James was a seamless transition. Same with Matt, too, actually, our drummer.
I think we should keep adding members every year.
Every year.
That's a bit too Spinal Tap, don't you think?
Yeah.
But not replacing it.
Just adding.
Yeah. So we'll, like this
polyphonic spree, yes.
We're on the same page.
As long as you don't have to wear the outfits.
Yeah, we wouldn't enforce that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Buy some land.
Yeah.
Get a little people's temple together.
Getting in the studio the first time for Songs About Jane, what were your expectations once you'd completed that project and it hadn't quite just come out yet?
Well, that's actually so. There was a weird time. I think that because we'd sort of had a rare second chance in the music industry. We'd been signed as Car's Flowers, and the record didn't pan out, and it was kind of an unlikely thing that we were actually even back in the studio to make Songs About Jane at all, and we. So in that sense, it was kind of everything kind of hinged on that record. I think that we wouldn't have made it past that record if it hadn't done so well. And I think by the end of it, we were just so. I don't think we knew really what we had. We were kind of all just fried. I remember being really disappointed in certain mixes, and just getting the mix of This Love back. We were all just like, man, it just isn't right. Like it seemed like we really dropped the ball. Clearly, a lot of people didn't feel that way, thankfully. But yeah, it was. It was unusual. I mean, there's not like at that point there wasn't really anything like it. We always kind of straddled this weird world between being a rock band and playing like R&B, and it kind of felt neither here nor there, and we didn't really have any point of reference for it. So I suppose you'd say we were a little panicked at the disco.
Yeah, boom boom.
Cookie and Nabisco.
Yeah.
Cookies from Nabisco.
Yeah. Because Matt Wallace was involved with that record, wasn't he?
Yeah, he produced it.
Yeah. How much of Matt's influence is in that sound then?
I mean, I think Matt was very good about just getting us to focus on structure. And for example, This Love, when we originally had written it, there was a guitar solo instead of the bridge, and that bridge is like actually my favorite part of that song. And he just, he had encouraged us to sort of keep the structures very. I mean, it kind of pushed us in the direction that it kind of became our sound and our style.
Bridges.
Bridges are very big with Maroon 5.
Yeah.
Middle eights.